This is my reaction to Dan Vasc performing My Heart Will Go On music video. Let's commence. Oh, man, he was just shredding. I think I saw there Garrett Peters on guitar. Like, man, oh man, any sort of pop vibe, you can turn that into a really awesome metal vibe. And that's what we're already starting with here. This is My Heart Will Go On. Classic piece of music. Celine Dion originally doing this theme for Titanic back in 1997. Titanic, of course, a massive motion picture for James Cameron, a big, big hit. Leonardo DiCaprio, Kate Winslet. We all know the story, man. That movie, it looked for a while like it was going to be a colossal Titanic failure. But no, that movie rose to the occasion and became, the most freaking successful, popular motion picture ever for a while, until it was eventually overtaken by Avatar, Avengers Endgame, and then Avatar again. For a bit there, it was the most, highest earning film of all time. And here we are, our man of the hour, our man of the minute, our man of the second, our man of the month and the year, Dan Vasc, and he's going to step up here with his bros and these metal guys. They're going to play My Heart Will Go On, and this is absolutely going to rock. It started off wonderfully already. It is going to rock and roll, guaranteed. Man, they gave us a thrash version of this. That is a thrash beat and a half. Old school Metallica, old school Anthrax, old school Megadeth, old school freaking, who's the other one? Slayer. Absolutely sounding phenomenal here, ladies and gentlemen. On, in terms of this video, I almost said on stage, in terms of this video here, the beat absolutely, of course, speeding up a little. So it's not that same sort of laid back, slow Celine Dion vibe that we used to. They just turned this into something that would have been right in, it would have been right there, sorted in the 1980s. It's just a thrash jam of note. But of course, Dan Vasc's vocal capabilities, they always shine through. No matter what the instrumental is that you hand to this young man, he will always give you a vocal performance that will go beautifully with that instrumental. And he's doing it once again. Whoa, was that like a sort of a choir sort of hit? Was that a choral arrangement in the background? Also, Dan Vasc doing that head banging thing. You must watch your neck, young man. Absolutely. If you're not ready and if you didn't, set yourself properly and you just do it, it can absolutely give you problems. But man, this jam is just flowing along. It's rushing along. It's being just epic in its intensity. That's what this is. This is intense. Solo boys. Nothing to fear when you have the unbelievable voice of Dan Vasc anchoring this slab of musical goodness. Not just metal goodness, just musical goodness. Plain and simple. And Dan Vasc's range, his abilities, never in any doubt, ladies and gentlemen. And he's just heavy on this one, ladies and gentlemen. He's flowing on this one. Beautiful voice, beautiful vocal performance. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a jam with a plan. They knew exactly what they were doing there. The guitar work on that was phenomenal. Absolutely took me along wonderfully. I liked the drumming on it as well. But the main event, as always, Dan Vasc's voice, just giving us so much feeling, so much range, just absolutely giving us so much power, ladies and gentlemen, in this performance. He just smashed that jam out like nothing, like nobody's business, like... Dan is the man with the plan. He's the man with the vocal, with the golden vocals, is what I wanted to say. Bear with me. And he delivers once again on this performance, taking, this very emotional original song that is a bit of a pop classic and absolutely making it rock out, ladies and gentlemen. This thing, if they were playing this thing on the deck of the Titanic, they would not have needed an iceberg, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, that thing would have, this was heavy. So this track alone would have, you know what I mean? Are you with me? I mean, I'm trying to tie this all in wonderfully. I don't know if I'm succeeding, but what I'm saying is the performance was fantastic. It was awesome. Everyone played their part. Everyone did what they needed to. But Dan Vasc just absolutely, man, he grabbed this track, he shook it loose, and he rocked it. Amazing performance by Dan. The song came out at the end of 97 and it was a smash hit. The best single, the most known, the most seen single of 1998 as well. My memories of this back in the day, I thought it was just being overdone because this song was just everywhere, blanketing all the airwaves, all the media outlets that you can think of. Everywhere where you would be exposed to music, this song was there. So, for me back then as a young man, it was just meh. My heart will go on, sure, fine, buddy, and Titanic vibes. But, obviously as I've grown older, I've learned to appreciate the track. Celine Dion doing a good job on this song. But the thing is, Dan Vasc, he did a freaking awesome job, if you want to get into it, of just leading the way on this metal charge, galloping along on this metal version of this track, and just making it freaking awesome in the process. Wonderful performance. Dan Vasc brought the vocal hammer down on this track. This was heavily awesome.